Right, just the short date today, please. Just the short date. Right, I just want to start off by just going over a couple of things from yesterday, okay? Just a bit of a reminder. Again, some of us will be fine with these, but for others, it's just important that we understand them for sure, okay? Right, okay, so here we are. Remember, I have to find the value here for z. So again, remember, this is z divided by 5. This is z. If it's divided by 5, I do the opposite and times that by 5. I have to do the same to both sides, remember, okay? So that would be, if I multiply that by 5, it gives me z. Okay, and then minus 5 times 5 will give me minus 5. Okay, so z equals minus 5. Just a quick reminder on that when you've got the divides, okay? You do the opposite of dividing, you multiply to get rid of the 5 to leave us with z on this side of the equation, okay? Using the balance method there, we do both to both sides, okay? One other quick one. So if we go 2z minus 8 to 4, okay? So again, we want to be left with just z on this side of the equation, don't we? Z on this side of the equation here. So what we need to do, we need to get rid of this minus 8. Now remember that the minus sign is part of this 8, isn't it? So this is a minus 8, so we have to add 8 to that. Add 8 to the other side of the equation because it is. We're using the balance method. So that's minus 8 plus 8 leaves us with 2z. 4 plus 8, 12. And then from here, this is 2 times z, so we divide by 2. It's the balance method. We do the same for both sides. So z, okay, z is greater than 6. Okay, z is greater than 6. Right, let's just go on to the a little bit of revision again on the ones where it involves a few more variables. 2y plus 3 50. Okay, right, so again, remember we need to ultimately we need y in the middle here, don't we? Y in the middle, okay? So that is our aim, to get the y in the middle. So first of all, we need to get rid of this plus 3, and we're going to minus 3. Remember, we do the same on both sides. Okay, we do the same on both sides. So that's plus 3, take away 3, leaves me with just the 2y. Okay, I've got rid of that. 15 take away 3 is 12. And minus 7 minus 3 is minus 10. Okay. Right, and then the next part, we need to get this 2 times y, so we divide by 2, and it's the balance method, so we do divide the others by 2 as well. Okay, so that leaves me with y. Minus 10 divided by 2, and minus divided by a positive always gives me a negative, won't it? Okay, so that would be negative 5. Okay, and then 6. So again, if we wanted to draw that, okay, on our number line, we know y minus 5, we would do the fill circle, wouldn't we, because it's equal to as well. And then we've got the 6 up here, the 6, okay, which is, it would be a hollow circle there, because it is just the y is smaller than, isn't it, not smaller than or equal to. Okay. Right, let's do one more of those actually. Oh, I'll tell you, have a go at this one. I just want to have a go at this one. In your books, please. 14, 3n minus 1, 5. Could you have a go at that, please? Have a go at that. Remembering, we just want to be left with n here, so we're using the balance method. Pause the video while you do that, and then we'll have a little look at it. Right, okay, let's have a little look. So first thing we want to get rid of is this minus 1, because we want to be left with just n in the middle and these signs there, isn't it? That's our aim. We want to be here getting rid of, yeah. So to get rid of the minus 1, we add 1 to it, and because it's the balance method, we do it on the other sides of the equation. Okay, so that leaves just 3n. 14 plus 1 is 15. 5 plus 1 is 6. You can see this is going to go nice and easily, isn't it? Now it's 3 times n, so we divide it by 3. It's the balance method, so we divide each side again. Okay, so 3n divided by 3 is n. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, so we should be left with that. Okay, right, now, so what we're going to go on to now, okay, is the work that we looked at with the last video. Okay, the last video. Okay, so let's have a little look at that. So we've got here the difference here, remembering is now this is a negative x. This is a negative x. Now, first of all, any kind of negative we want to get rid of. So say, for example, we've got a negative 2x. If I want to turn that into a positive x, I just divide it by negative 2. Okay? Because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay? So that's how I turn my negative into a positive. If I've got just x, all I have to do is times that by minus 1. So x times minus 1 is a positive, sorry, I've got a negative x, sorry. I've got a negative x and I want to turn that into a positive x. I times that by minus 1. Remember, this is minus 1x times minus 1. A minus times a minus will give me a positive. Okay, so minus x times minus 1 will give me x, or 1x, and we just don't show the 1, do we? Okay, so that would be 1x, but we just call it x, isn't it? X minus x times minus 1 is a positive 1x. Minus times a minus is a plus. Okay, so we use that method to, and we'd have the same, say we had minus x over 5, we would just multiply that by minus 5. Okay, and when we're doing the balance method. Right, let's have a little look then, please, at so let's look at this one. So 8 minus x 3. Now the first thing on the video they did tell straight away, when we've got a minus x in our sum, ultimately this is going to change direction. Okay, so we know that changes direction. Okay, so first thing we want to do, we want to get rid of this positive 8. We know it's a positive 8 because there's no sign there, so we have to take 8 away from there, take 8 away from there, and now we're left with minus x 8, 3 to minus 5. Okay, minus x minus 5. Then all we have to do here is times this by minus 1, times that by minus 1, and we get x minus 5 times minus 1 is 1. And we've swapped it over there. Okay, we've swapped it over. So here, x has to be bigger than 5. Okay, x has to be bigger than 5. So even if we were putting that on our number line, okay, there's 5. And x needs to be bigger than it, doesn't it? Okay, going in that direction. Right. Let's have a look at this one. Minus 7x is greater than or equal to minus 21. Okay, so again, what we need to do, we need to turn this side of the equation into just an x, don't we? So we're going to divide that by minus 7. We do the same on the other side, divided by minus 7. Okay. But even before that, we know, because this is a negative 7x, ultimately our sign at the end is going to swap. Okay, we're going to swap, change direction. So minus 7x divided by 7 by minus 7 gives us x, and then again a minus divided by minus gives us a positive number. So our answer would be that. Okay, could you have a go at this question, please? Could you have a go at this question? Have a go at that in your books, please. Okay. pause the video, and then we'll go over it when you're done. Right, so let's have a look. So again, straight away I know that because this is a negative, in fact we didn't go over the ones with 2, because this is a negative, these signs are going to change direction. Okay, now going to change direction. Now, so that can be, if you want to be the first thing you do. So I'm going to times that by -1, so I have to do the same, times by -1 there. Okay, so that means minus x times -1, and now I've got x, 2 times -1 is -2, 9 times -1 is -9. Okay, so here this, so I'm going to swap these over. So we've got x, so we can see x has to be bigger than -9 and smaller than -2. So if we were doing this one, and again, sometimes what you find with these ones, they can be swapped over. So when we're going to do it this way, so we've got a -9 here, okay, and we've got a -2, okay, so that would be on our number line, okay, with a number line in between. Okay, so we kind of, yeah, because x has to be bigger than -9. Okay. Have a go, please, at this one. Have a go at this one. -12 minus y. In fact, we won't worry about that one because I think that one's pretty straightforward. Let's have a look at this one. It's quite a tricky one. -18. Okay. Minus 6x. 30. Okay, have a go at that one. Okay, have a go at that one. Pause the video and then have a go at that. Right, let's have a little look. So first of all, again, okay, first of all, we know because this is a -6x, our signs are going to change direction. Okay. So I'm going to divide that by -6, divide by -6, divide by -6. Okay. So that leaves me with x there. That leaves me with a minus divided by minus is a +3. Okay. And then this is a now 30 divided by -6. That would be a -5. So you can see here that x has to be bigger than -5 and smaller than 3. So again, well, although it's yeah, so we got our -5 here. We've got or equal to, sorry, or equal to. So we've got, yeah, we do the, yeah, so it's got to be bigger than -5, and it has to be or equal to, okay, sorry, bigger or equal to -5, and then smaller or equal to 3, okay, right, okay, so let's have a go at these yourselves. So we're back on to the same page as yesterday. Hang on, that will be page 49. So that's page 49. Could you have a good questions 10 to 13? And then for the extension, let me just put the page number for that a second, sorry. That'll be page 68. Page 68 on the extension. Okay, good luck with that, everyone. Okay, bye.